Imagine a medicine that humans have used for thousands of years, a plant with molecules capable of reducing pain, calming inflammation, easing seizures, helping PTSD, improving appetite, and supporting patients facing some of the most difficult medical conditions. And yet, this same plant was once demonized, criminalized, and removed from the medical field for nearly a century. Today, medical marijuana is making one of the most dramatic comebacks in the history of medicine. This is the story of the biochemistry, the therapeutic science, the legal battles, the human stories, and the politics behind modern medical cannabis. This is a story about healing, history, and the rediscovery of a plant that may reshape the future of integrative medicine. Before we get too deep into this topic, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. This will help bring the truth about health and healing to the thousands of people who need to hear this message. Now back to the episode. At the center of medical marijuana's effectiveness is something extraordinary, the endocannabinoid system, or ECS, a vast cellular communication network found in every major organ in the human body. Scientists only discovered it in the late 20th century, yet it regulates some of the most essential biological processes: pain perception, inflammation, immune function, sleep cycles, mood, memory, appetite, and neuroprotection. The ECS uses natural internal neurotransmitters called endocannabinoids, such as anandamide, named after the Sanskrit word ananda, meaning bliss. How cannabis interacts with the body. Cannabis contains more than 140 phytocannabinoids, but two dominate medical research. 1. THC, delta-9 tetrahydrocannabinol, binds strongly to CB1 receptors in the brain, reduces pain, stimulates appetite, helps with nausea, provides psychoactive effects. 2. CBD, cannabidiol, does not create a high, regulates inflammation, reduces anxiety, exhibits anti-epileptic properties, modulates immune pathways. Together, these compounds work through what researchers call the entourage effect, a synergistic response where cannabinoids, terpenes, and flavonoids enhance each other's therapeutic impact. This makes cannabis one of the most biochemically complex therapeutic plants in modern medicine. Modern clinical and observational research supports the therapeutic benefits of medical marijuana across a wide range of conditions. Here are some of the most well-documented. 1. Chronic pain. One of the leading reasons for medical cannabis use. Helps neuropathic pain, reduces opioid usage, and improves quality of life. Harvard-affiliated researchers note significant reductions in chronic pain with cannabis-based therapy. 2. Epilepsy. CBD led to FDA approval of Epidiolex for rare seizure disorders, dramatic seizure reductions, particularly effective in pediatric epilepsy. 3. Anxiety and PTSD. Cannabis helps modulate the amygdala, the fear center of the brain. Veterans Affairs data shows improved sleep and reduced hypervigilance. 4. Cancer-related symptoms. Cannabis is used to treat chemotherapy-induced nausea, loss of appetite, pain, anxiety, and sleep disturbances. 5. Multiple sclerosis, MS. Cannabis can reduce muscle spasticity, neuropathic pain, and sleep disturbances. 6. Inflammatory diseases. Cannabinoids lower cytokine activity, helping conditions like rheumatoid arthritis, Crohn's disease, and ulcerative colitis. 7. Neurodegenerative disorders. Cannabinoids offer neuroprotection by reducing oxidative stress, important in conditions such as Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, and ALS-8, glaucoma. THC reduces intraocular pressure, offering therapeutic relief for some patients. 9. Insomnia and sleep disorders. Cannabis helps regulate REM cycles and supports deeper sleep. The list is growing as more states legalize medical use and research expands. Cannabis has been used medicinally for over 5,000 years, but the modern story is filled with contradiction, politics, and social change. Early U.S. history. In the 19th century, cannabis extracts were widely sold by major pharmaceutical companies like Eli Lilly and Parke-Davis for pain, sleep, migraines, and muscle spasms. The 1930s, Prohibition. The political shift was dramatic. Propaganda campaigns such as Reefer Madness portrayed cannabis as dangerous and criminal. This era led to the Marijuana Tax Act of 1937, effectively banning cannabis nationwide. 1970, the Controlled Substances Act. Cannabis was classified as a Schedule I drug, alongside heroin, declared to have no medical value. This designation blocked research for decades. Canada's path. Canada began federally regulating medical cannabis in 2001, long before most U.S. states. In 2018, Canada became the second country in the world to legalize recreational cannabis nationwide. Canada's approach accelerated research and expanded patient access. No modern cannabis story is complete without Rick Simpson, a Canadian engineer whose case sparked a global movement. After a severe injury and years of chronic pain, Simpson began experimenting with cannabis extracts. He later claimed that a concentrated cannabis oil, now known as Rick Simpson oil, RSO, helped clear basal cell carcinoma lesions on his skin. Although his claims remain controversial and not FDA verified, his story fueled worldwide interest in cannabis extracts, particularly high THC oils, for pain, sleep, appetite, and cancer-related symptoms. Today, RSO is widely used within the medical cannabis community, and Rick Simpson remains a symbol of patient-driven cannabis advocacy. The politics of cannabis are complex. Barriers to legalization, pharmaceutical interests, historical stigma, federal-state conflict in the U.S., and limited research due to Schedule I status. Shifting public opinion. Over 85% of Americans now support medical cannabis use. Dozens of medical associations, including the American Nurses Association, support expanded access. Economic and healthcare impact. States with medical marijuana programs show reduced opioid prescription rates, lower opioid-related deaths, new revenue streams through taxation, growth of dispensaries and research centers. The political landscape continues to evolve rapidly. As of 2025, medical marijuana is legal in 38 U.S. states, including California, Arizona, Nevada, New Mexico, Colorado, Montana, North Dakota, Minnesota, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Florida, Ohio, Pennsylvania, New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, Rhode Island, Maryland, Virginia, West Virginia, Delaware, Illinois, Michigan, Missouri, Hawaii, Utah, New Hampshire, Vermont, Maine, and others. Recreational cannabis is legal in 24 states, plus Washington, D.C. Medical marijuana is more than a trend. It is the return of a powerful therapeutic tool that humans once knew, lost, and are finally rediscovering. A plant that affects pain, inflammation, anxiety, seizures, mood, appetite, memory, sleep, and neuroprotection. A plant rooted in biochemistry, human history, and modern scientific validation. As laws shift, research grows, and stigma fades, cannabis is reclaiming its place in medicine. And the future? It's only just beginning. If you found this information helpful, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. Leave me a comment as to how medical marijuana may have helped you. For more information about our clinic, please go to drvictoriamunoz.com or see link in description below. We have helped thousands of people regain their health and vitality, and we can help you. Join us next time for another deep dive into the complex world of medical science. I am Dr. Victoria Munoz. Until next time, take care.